Okay, so you can see this first post is straight, next couple are leaning over. This post was snapped, or starting to snap, at the bottom where the post entered the concrete. This one I did yesterday, it went well, so I want to do a little video of how the next couple go. Tools I've got is a post hole auger, trench spade and some spoons. Got my barrow. We need to dig roughly 3 foot down against the post, taking away the old concrete, bringing the waste away. Then we'll be putting another rescue post in, dropping some gravel at the bottom, filling it with postcrete around, making sure it's level, straight. We'll prop it up, and like that one did overnight, it should set and stay pretty straight. Just a couple of minutes in, we've gone down about a foot. I use a combination of the trench spade and the post hole auger. You'll see the concrete against the post that we're going to get rid of. The timbers are still very good. As I said at the start of this video, this post for some reason had cracked at the bottom. It's now pretty good straight. And you'll see the problem with these next couple. These aren't cracked at the bottom, but because that one's gone over, it's pulled these other ones over. So we are way out on here. The fence is only about 3 or 4 years old, so I need to get it right up. Yeah, it's way up. Okay, so we're about 2 foot down now. 6 inches, another foot to go. You'll see the concrete that I've got to get off. Fortunately, the trench spade hasn't taken it away. It did on the last post, so I'm going to have to put a bolster or a heavy pry bar to knock that off. So most of the concrete is off, which means I can put the rescue post flush against the post. I'm going to go another 6 inches deeper. I end up using bolster chisel, little sledgehammer, pry bar, and a lot of the work done was with the trench spade. Okay, so my hole's dug. They're about 2.5, 3 foot down. Next up, we're going to go some gravel at the bottom and to pat the post around ever so slightly. We've got probably about 30 kilos of postcrete, big tub of water, got the level ready. On top of that, what you need is the drill bits, your bolts and your nuts and your washers. And what we're going to do is drive those bolts through the concrete post, through the holes we're going to drill in the post, the wooden 4x4, out the back, and we're going to put the nuts on. There you have the post in, going all the way down. Probably there's room to go another 6 inches, 12 inches down. But for ease for myself, it was important that I could get to the back to feed the nuts on the bolts. If I went too much lower, I'll be battling this lump here, which I didn't want to do. So I'm going to mark the holes into the timber, drill through the timber, attach the post on, and then we'll start putting some concrete in. Okay, so whilst there's a slight improvement with what I've done, you'll see, just to get it level, wants to come away ever so slightly more. Not as exaggerated as it was before, but I've propped it up at the back of the fence. I go onto communal land at the back so I can get on the back of the fence quite easily. So I've propped it up as far as I possibly can, and I'm still looking for a little bit more the fence coming towards me. First one is dead straight, this one wants a bit more. I think that means I've got to dig out the bottom of that post and push that up at the same time before I can possibly get this one level. That's what I'm doing next. Okay, so that's the post we've been working on today. Last levels we checked, they weren't right. It still wanted to be coming towards me. So I figured I had to dig out the bottom of this post. This was full of concrete, this was a tough one. So on the back side of the fence, you might be able to see, propped it up as I have on this one. Propped it up. And what that's done is, by loosening that post has come towards me, this post has corrected itself a bit more, and I'm quite pleased to say it's nearly on the level, and that to me is level enough for a back fence. Right, so let's see how we go. So we're going to go in the bottom of that hole, a third, maybe half water. That is just over 20 kilos of the postcrete. I'm just going to make sure there's no air pockets and encourage the mix with the water. And very slowly it'll start going off. And within half an hour it's as good as set. And at some point today I'll take my props off the back of the fence. Post number 1. Post number 2. It's only been about half an hour since that last post of the concrete in, and it's already as good as set. Post number 3, which is nearly square. I'm going to give it a little push from the back of the fence before I drop the concrete in.